Sleep Squadron, we're back. Okay, look, UFC 322 almost ruined my year. Okay, with that beautiful first video, aging like milk, picking JDM to beat Islam, but it's okay. Alright, it can't possibly get worse than that. Okay, that video almost sent me into an early retirement, but we gotta persevere, man. We're gonna have a Charles Oliveira-esque story. That's how it's gonna go. Okay, we're gonna start off rocky. But, you know, that head kick's gonna come, man. That head kick's gonna come in the 5th round, you know. Rocky style. Anyway, enough of that. We're on a safe video now. We're on a safer video. Look, we'll still have some hot takes. But I had some very hot takes in that video. It's okay. I already got flamed by the doggy fans. Most humble fan base. I've already been told to retire. Like a million times. But it's okay. Because we're on to the next one. And this is the watchability tier list. This is the Slips MMA watchability tier list. Otherwise known as the real hardcore fan. Watchability tier list. Alright. This isn't for the Kenny or the Coys, you know, the casuals. No, I'm joking. Sorry, Kenny. I like your content. Wait. Let's explain the tiers real quick, okay? Before we delve into the fighters, we got Titfo. Okay, Titfo is really straightforward. Turn it the fuck off. Alright, no one wants to see this. Alright, I'm sorry for my language. We don't care. We don't care. And, you know, I've heard of the algorithm, you're not supposed to swear yet. Look, we're just gonna swear, we're gonna see what happens. Okay? Anyway. Tifo, makes sense. Turn it off. No one cares. No one's watching this. And if it's on, we're just waiting for the next fight, bro. This is the type of fight where you're on the couch with your friends, and you know, one of them is pretending to watch because he thinks he's a hardcore, but the rest of them, everyone's on their phone, man. Everyone's showing each other TikToks. You know what I mean? Like, no one cares. Anyway, then we got the Apex Prelim. The Apex Prelim is just... It's kind of just what you dread as a fan outside of America, you know? Like, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Obviously. Jeez. And, you know, you're just watching two absolute cans fight. Or... You're just watching an absolute bummy fight. Like, you know, maybe he's not a can, but there's a reason he's on the prelims of an Apex event. Do you know what I mean? Alright, anyway, mid. Mid is self-explanatory, man. You're just mid. You're just not that good. You don't deserve to be higher, and you're probably almost lower. I might dislike you if you're in the mid tier, or you might just be the definition of mid. Like, there's a couple factors, right? But it kind of just all comes under mid, you know? Then we got B, and I've got an 8 in this tier because it kind of represents the up and down fighters. You know what I mean? It kind of represents a loop. Yeah, like you have some good performances, some bad performances, some absolute bangers, maybe some absolute stinkers, and at the end of the day, it evens out into this B tier. Okay. Anyway, mostly fire. Mostly fire is where we're gonna find a lot of your favorite fighters, because Superior is a real tier. Okay, we ain't going easy. We ain't going easy for Superior. To be in Superior, you basically need to have all good performances. And no underwhelming performances. Or watches, even. Like, you know. Watching your fight, whether you win or lost. Was it a fun watch? Was it underwhelming? Was it crazy? Do you know what I mean? Was it fun? That's all that matters. It's just the watchability. Yeah, and then... That's why we're going to see so many mostly fire, because, well, that's my prediction, right? I'm just a predicting guy, you know? Anyway, I think we're going to see a lot here, because, man, not everyone, only a select few have the superior type of resume. And to set the golden standard, I think we all know. Ilya Arturo, top Turo. Pa. Grab him by the scruff of the neck and slap the nose off him, yeah? Alright, enough with the Connor. Anyway, this man is... There's no fight that you could put on of Ilya Arturo in the regional scene or in the UFC where you're like, this is boring, bro, turn this shit off. It just doesn't exist. There's not one fight. And you can't name it. Don't type in my comment. Use this a lot, man. That was a very entertaining, grappling, virtuoso performance. I do not want to hear anything else. I don't want to hear it. Okay, sorry for ear raping. Anyway, he's our golden standard, man. He's He's the model here, essentially, okay? Next we got Tom Aspinall, current heavyweight champ, even though it's kind of looking like we're going to have another interim heavyweight belt introduced. Oh, it just doesn't feel right. But I'm going to put him in mostly fire. We've had some underwhelming performances. Like, not really. Like, he's super entertaining, don't get me wrong. But, you know, that knee blowout against Curtis, it's not his fault. It's just underwhelming. You know, the eye poke, it's underwhelming. It's just not what we want to see. Like, we know Tom could be in that superior tier. But for the sake of the tier list, just to prove how hard it really is, he's going to be in the top of mostly fire. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's not go to Max yet. Let's just go. You know, let's give you an example of like a. Who can we get? Who can we get here? Yuri Prohaska. Yuri Prohaska's going in the S tier. Yuri Prohaska's going in the S tier. This guy hasn't gone to a decision in like 10 years. It's been longer than that. Has he ever? He has. I know he's gone to a decision like once or twice, but like this guy just doesn't fight like judges exist. He just fights like it's an actual life or death gladiator battle. Like this guy just wants all the smoke. And you know, he speaks like he deserves the S tier, he fights like he deserves the S tier, and you can put on any Yuri fight, and you are guaranteed to be entertained. It does not matter which Yuri fight you go on. Pick any single Yuri Prohaska fight, you will be entertained. That's what I'm talking about in terms of S tier. Alright. Now I wanna take someone that we just like. This is Gamrot. Gamrot is like the absolute epitome of mid. This guy is so mid. Like this guy is the actual definition of mid. Like if you know who Gamrot is, bro, you just understand. Like, come on, you're winning a decision against Armand, and then you're getting absolutely mollywopped by Charles. Like he's probably B tier, but we're talking watchability. Like we're not talking about his skill level. Okay, no one gives a fuck about a Gamrot fight. I'm sorry. It needs to be against an Armand or against a Charles. No one gives a fuck. I wonder how many people watched that Ludovic Klein Gamrot main event. I watched it. I don't think if you don't make content, you probably did not watch it. Or you just love the sport and you're addicted. That could happen too. Alright, next. Let's just do Max. We'll do Max right now. Max deserves S tier. I know I said S tier would be tough. That being said, my criteria for S tier is you need to have all entertaining fights. And Max Holloway has literally all of Max Holloway's fights are entertaining, man. This guy is the BMF for a reason. Little sip of the tropical juice. Anyway, Max, if you can name like a boring Max fight, I will pay power. Like I'll seriously pay ID you because none are coming to mind. Maybe before his win streak, but like you know, if we're talking about him getting crotch sniffed by Connor, like that was actually a pretty fun fight to be honest. I don't know why I mentioned the Connor one, but you know, I'm talking like Max, like the Max we know. This guy's S tier. No one's disagreeing with that. Okay, Asus. Okay, just leave me alone. Alright. I think it's time to introduce you to a titfo. Someone where we're just like, yo, get this shit off my screen. Who do we even have that we can define as like, where's Amir Albazi? Where's Amir Albazi? Where is he? Am I missing his mug, bro? This is how unwatchable he is. I can't find him in the list. No. Oh, Dan Ege's smiling at me, dude. Okay. Man, I cannot find Amir Albazi. That is saying something, man. Oh my god, am I actually blind? Okay, I'm on very little sleep, so we're just gonna cut this out for real. Amir Albazi. That's my go, bro. No, I'm kidding. Get this guy off my screen. Whenever he is on my screen, I am not at all interested. He is mid in every department, but I just have a special hatred for him. The only time I've been happy watching him fight is when I thought he was getting his ass beat by Kai Kara France, and he won that decision. So, you're going in the Tifo tier. I do not care that you're a real human. I'm sure you're probably a chill guy, I guess. You were so mid. Whenever you're on my screen, I'm not happy. So, you're in the Tifo tier, buddy. Anyway, Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez is mostly fire. I think Diego Lopez is mostly fire. I think the Danike fight was kind of boring. Like, it wasn't boring. Like, the round one was good. Like, but he gassed out. He didn't look great. I know he cut weight a bunch of times. But I'm telling you, man, it's hard to be in the S tier. He could deserve the S tier. Maybe you can make an argument. But, like, Gene Silver fight was so good. It was so good. It was such a good scrap. But, man, I just don't know if it matters. It's hard to be in the S tier, man. This is some stiff comp. And I might have to put... No, I can't. Oh, nah, Tapori has to stay our golden standard. You know why. The king. The king. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that with the stuff going on with Tapori right now. But look, we're not going to talk about that, man. My king would never. Moving on. We're going to go... random out of here. We're going to go... Benoit. I think Benoit might be S tier, or he might be super high A tier. And people might be like, man, you're just overrating him. This is a watchability tier list. This guy marauds. Even when he loses, it's super entertaining. Like, he's getting absolutely bludgeoned on the ground by Moicano, or he's getting brutally chinned by Dustin. You know what I mean? Like, this is... Whenever a Benoit fight is on, we're ready to be entertained. I know that I'm going to be entertained. Plus, I won money on him at $6.50 for submission against Hoofy, so... Kind of my favorite fighter. Look. I had a Mavov on that parlay too. $14 total. Shut the flex. Anyway. Paddy Pimblett. What did you Paddy real quick? Apex Prelim. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to say B. He's had some really mid performances. I don't really care. Like, nowadays, whatever he's going to do, I'm going to watch, obviously. I'm going to be super excited to watch it. It's mainly because of his personality, dude. He leaves his chin in the air. He's getting tagged by Michael Chandler. I know this is just a watchability tier list, so... The Michael Chandler fight was pretty good. Jared Gordon fight was... We all know what that was like. I don't like Paddy. I like his personality. I don't like watching him fight. I really couldn't give a shit. If this was a less objective list, he would be an Apex Prelim. He is a fun fighter, though. I like what he does overall, if I'm being non-biased. Mark Morales, man. This guy looked absolutely terrible against Jake Matthews, and now he's at the top 8 tier. I don't know why. He looked so bad against Jake Matthews. Like, I was like, you know, Jake Matthews, crafty vet, Aussie guy. Trained at Australian Elite Team. Good individual too. One of my mates actually trained with him. Yeah, this man Jake Matthews was making Michael Morales look like a fake prospect. And then this guy just absolutely chinned Sean Brady. And I just have a feeling he's going to just have like a granite chin. And just like be unchinnable. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like all of his fights are going to be super entertaining for that reason. Oh shit, sorry about that. Mark Morales, A tier, high A tier. Alright, we're going to get this moving. Like, I'm not getting through all these fighters, by the way. We're not doing this, mate. Don't worry. JDM. Man, JDM had such a stinker against Islam. He has to be below Lopez, dude. He's still mostly far. I don't even want to talk about it. He's still my king. Come on, JDM, I love you. I hope you come back. He's never touching the belt again. I want to say, I thought he was better. I just thought he was better than he was. I just thought he was going to be on that, you know, elite champion level. He just isn't. And that's not a bad thing. Okay? He's just how shit is Bilal. And just how shit is Leon Edwards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, speaking of Leon... No, let's not. We'll get to it. Let's do Buckley first. I honestly think all of Buckley's fights are entertaining. I low-key love watching Buckley. I love watching Buckley fight. There's going to be such a loaded... Nah, he needs to be B tier, just because he's had some up and down performances. Look, the Lowk performance was just mid. So was the Usman performance. Like, those weren't the most entertaining fights you could watch. So we're putting him in B. He has ups and downs. All right, Allberg. Yeah. If this was a personality tier list, he would be down here. This guy has the personality of a wet paper towel. Like, I swear, this guy doesn't promote himself at all. An interviewer asked him after Alex beat Unk, why do you deserve the title shot over Yuri? And he's just like, you know, instead of saying, oh, well, the champ already beat him twice, he could have said that. Easy. It's still being humble. He was like, you know, I'll fight anyone, bro. Like, come on. Market yourself. Apex Prelim and Dominic Reyes isn't that good. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. I'll put him in mid. I'll put him in mid, but I don't want to. Just know I don't want to. Yarn. Yeah, Yarn's in the S tier. Yarn's in the S tier. This should just be self-explanatory. If you know MMA, dude, Yarn is just so good at fighting. He's just so good at fighting. He's so entertaining. His hands are so fluid. He can do everything. His sweeps, his trips, everything is on point. He's just so... He's honestly who I'd put on. Him, Ilya, and Max is who I'd put on if I was like, watch this guy and like look how he fights. Maybe not Max, he gets hit a lot. But Yarn and Taporia, dude, two of my favorite fighters, and you got to admit, two of the most watchable. By far. Yarn's performance against my Rob, dude. Dude, Corey, oh my god. Yarn is even cracked in UFC 5, man. I have to put him in the number one, bro. He just deserves it right now. Yeah, we all know Ilya is the hot hearts, but you deserve it right now, Yarn. Come on. Let's go. O'Malley, thinking about someone. Let's go. I want to go to the top of mostly five. This guy's super entertaining. I know he just lost to Marab twice. It's not a bad loss. Okay, and honestly, the first fight was kind of stinky, but when you watch it back, the watchability's there. It's a close fight, and you're like kind of nervous the whole time. Like if you don't know what's happened, you're nervous whenever you watch an O'Malley fight, because he can just chin people. And that's pretty rare at bantamweight. I don't know who we really have with that power. Unless I'm blanking. I'm definitely blanking. I don't know. Figgy. Come on. It's just not the same precision. So there's levels to this, you know. Speaking of power. Prates. Is he S tier? The Ian Gary fight was kind of underwhelming. I don't think you could have a single underwhelming fight and be in the S tier. I just really don't. I think he's really high A tier. I think he's the top of mostly fire. Just because that Ian Gary fight, like it was good. He had him crawling at the end. Maybe that aura can sneak him into the bottom of S, but I really don't know. I think you need to have no underwhelming performances at all. It's tough criteria, man. Tough criteria. Danige. I think we're going to just do Danige because he just deserves to be an Apex prelim at this point. I don't really care. Here's some good performances in the come up. This is current. This is everyone right now. Okay. I don't give a... Yeah, I don't care. He's not in the turn it off tier. He's just in the mid tier. No, don't disrespect Danige that hard. I like Danige, but he's in the mid tier. He's in the bottom of mid, in my opinion. Do I really have to say anything? Look, I'll watch his fights because of his personality and, you know, all the talk around it, but I don't care. I only care if he's getting beat up. That's the only time it's entertaining. Or maybe the Izzy fight. That's an absolute one-off. And because he's competed for belts, I'll put him in Apex prelim. Cry. If you're a Strickland fan, cry me a fucking river. I could not care less. Roman Dillidzi. Oh, dude, this guy embodies mid right next to Gamrot. This guy embodies mid. I have nothing else to say. Anyway, Gilbert Burns is on the way out, man. We're not going to do Gilbert. I feel bad. Let's do Hoofy. Hoofy's... We haven't seen enough of him yet. I just think it's kind of B tier. Like, his Jamie Lom top fight was... No, he's definitely A tier. Jamie Lom top fight was very good. The Jamie Malarkey fight was really good. Is it James Lom top? Yeah, I think it's James Lom top. Anyway. The Jamie Malarkey fight was amazing, obviously. That was his debut. And obviously the Bobby Green spin kick was just amazing. But that Benoit fight, man, the Benoit fight, he kind of got mogged. He kind of got Lil Bro'd. You know what I mean? He kind of got taken down at will and held there. And you know what they say? If one man can hold you down, you know what two can do to you. Speaking of that quote, where is Gaethje, man? Where is Gaethje, dude? Am I blind again? Oh, stop it, bro. Bro, moving on. We'll find Gaethje later. I don't like it. Stop it. No, fucking get Alan Allen in the bottom of the A tier. He had a really good fight with someone in the S tier. He's entertaining. Him versus Gene Silver is gonna be a banger. After that fight, he might be S tier. We gotta see, because I have to look back at the Autist's resume a little bit more. Sorry, but yeah, I need to go to do a little bit more research. Oh, I found if one man can hold you down, you know what two can do. He's never had a boring fight, dude. He's never had a boring fight. I don't like AG. I just think he's just weird. Like, if you're gonna just be like, you know, I'm retiring if you don't give me the title shot, like, just retire, bro. I couldn't care less. That's how I feel. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, you know, he's never had a boring fight. If he's fighting, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I feel like he's never had a boring fight. Even the Vazeev 2 fight wasn't boring. It was just alright. It was like a 29-28 smudge fest. I won money on it though. It wasn't really a smudge fest. Vazeev took him down. Anyway, I'm just yapping about Gaethje. We don't really care. Look, what is Merab really? I think Merab is like a high mid in terms of watchability, and that sucks because I like his like the aura of invincibility he had. It was really carrying him, to be honest. Like, the fact that we thought nobody in any universe in bantamweight is ever beating this guy, it was kind of saving him. And look, I like Merab, but watchability, like, he was getting more entertaining, but when he has his way, he kind of does just knee you up against the fence for at least 10 minutes of the fight. At least. And I just, like, there's a lot of phone time in a Merab fight, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of, yeah. Speaking of, I think you put Bilal in the fucking Apex prelim. The only time this guy's ever had an entertaining fight, and I'm not even counting Sean Brady, I do not even care, bro. The Burrito is a good man. He's a good person, okay? The Bilal hate is forced. Like, he's a good dude. He has a cringe voice. He's so boring. I don't care. The JDM fight was great. Thank you, JDM, not Bilal. I know that Bilal fought. I respect Bilal. I actually do like him as a person. But still mid to me. He's still Apex prelim. The Ian Gary fight was such a stinker. Oh, it was such a stinker. Anyway. Triple C, dude. B, we're gonna... Current? I don't know. But B, the Peyton Talbot fight was so good. Like, I'm not even tripping. The Peyton Talbot fight was so good. Speaking of, I don't think Peyton Talbot's on this list. We haven't seen enough of him. But he would be S tier. He would be S tier. No, actually, no, he wouldn't. Ryan Barcelos, I forgot. Anyway. Salsa Boy. Waldo Cortez Acosta. I genuinely had a hatred for this dude when he beat Andrei Arlovsky in his debut, got outstruck by Andrei Arlovsky and won like a 29-28, and he was taunting the whole time, and Andrei Arlovsky was like 43 years old. Dude, when I watched that, I was like, this guy is making Latinos look bad. Like, don't do this to me. But now, he's getting big meaty KOs, man, and he's getting eye poked. No, dude, he's in mostly fine. The Arlovsky fight was trash. The rest of them have been good, and heavyweight needs this. Heavyweight is so buns. It's unbelievable. So we need Waldo. He's got the eye patch. He's funny, dude. He's looking up at his KO on the screen. He's going boom. Dude, yeah. I'm a Salsa Boy fan. He won me over. I was really upset at him early on. All right, let's talk about the guy who ruined my year. I'm sure all you most humble fan base people probably come to this video too to tell me to retire. I don't really care. Hi B. I don't care. Cry. He was trying not to fight, bro. JDM was broken. JDM looked like he was gonna cry, and Islam didn't want to land anything. Like, dude, you will never be more. You will never give me the feeling of a Jack Della Maddalena, of a Carlos Prates, of a Sean O'Malley. You just never will, dude. It's just not possible. Even if we're talking about grapplers, like, you're just never gonna give me the feeling of, like, even like Khabib was more entertaining than this. Actually, that's such cap. Islam is very entertaining. He has some good scraps. He has good striking. He's good submission game. You can watch his fights back, but they're not that good. Like, just because you like him that much, and he's very, very good at fighting, doesn't mean his fights are the most watchable. Like, it's just not how it is. He doesn't compare to anyone in the S tier, and I'm taking everyone in the A tier over him as well. Yes, including Waldo Cortez Acosta. He's just fucking funny, dude. Boom, boom. This is my list. This is my list. Cry. The Reaper. Mid. Oh, I love you, dude. Your fights are... Sometimes he's just a virtuoso on the feet, so let's just put him in... Oh, I feel so bad doing that, but he's just... Like, I don't know, like the Paulo Costa, like... I love you, Reaper. This guy is one of the greatest individuals, like one of the greatest men to enter the UFC, but I do not care about your fights so much. Obviously, I'm going to watch all of his fights. It's just like I'm not watching them all back constantly and, you know, pacing around my room, scratching my chin, thinking about how good he is and shit. I don't know. Volk. A tier, right? He's not S tier. Like, we know that he was the one. Like, real hardcores know that he's the one that discovered you can push Aldo against the fence for 5 rounds and get away with it. He was the one who discovered that. Okay, so we can't put him in the S tier. There was a misconception that this guy was boring when he was in the come up. He is definitely not boring. He's a very entertaining fighter, but he just doesn't have the same kind of entertainment that these guys have, which is, it's difficult, man. I love you, Volkanovski. I still think he's more entertaining than everyone here. No, Lopez needs to go up, dude. Lopez needs to go up. Alright. We might have to change the list a little bit around. We'll see. Hamzat. If this was Hamzat before the DDP fight, I would have him in superior. But after the DDP fight... How good was the Usman fight? How good was it? If you don't think it's that good, he's in B tier. If you think the Usman fight was great, he's in A tier. I don't think it was that good. I think a lot of that was on Usman. I think Usman has a real ability to make fights fun. Yeah. B tier. He would have literally been S tier. Maybe. Because his aura would have been, like, deluding me a little bit. But nah, I'm going to have him just a little bit above Reaper. I'm just going to have him one below Islam. No, Waldo needs to be done. I'm tripping. Oh, the bias is coming out. Oh my god. Anyway, speaking of Usman, I think Usman's really fun, dude. I think most of his fights are really good. Some of them are... I guess the Tyron Woodley fight really fun. I don't know. I've watched it back. It wasn't really that fun. I'm not putting him above any of these guys. I think he's right here. I think he fits right there. Hamzat's a tad bit more entertaining than him, maybe. Yeah. No. Usman's gonna be the top of B. The Gilbert Burns KO, the Jorge Masvidal KO, the Colby fights. Oh, what am I speaking about? No, he's not beating JDM for me. He's not beating JDM for me. That is not biased. JDM's still an entertaining fighter. This is a watchability tier list, buddy. This is not who I think's better. Alright. Next up. Let's get some flyweights in here. Let's get Pantoja, dude. Cry me a river. Pantoja disrespect will not be tolerated. I do not care, dude. This guy fights. This guy fucking fights, man. Look, I'm gonna put him like here. I'm gonna put him one above. I'm gonna put him above Max. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Cry me an ocean. Pantoja disrespect should not be tolerated. This guy marauds. Watch back any of his fights and you will be entertained. Go watch the Brandon Moreno fight. Go watch the Carp fight. Go watch go watch the Figueiredo fight. Go watch any of this guy's fights. This guy is such a G. Like, just because he's humble. If he just walked around like, man, I'm the fucking GOAT, everyone would like him more. Except for the people who are like, you need to be humble or else you're just, you know those type of people. You know those fans. Pantoja's so good, man. He's so good. He's so fun to watch. He's so high level. He's so quick. He has a crazy chin. He just walks forward. He marauds. This guy's who I'd like to watch fighting. Come on, Pantoja. And he's the coldest quote in history, maybe. Outside of maybe Ilya. Here's the coldest quote in history. He literally says, like, us as men, he says it in Portuguese, obviously, but he's like, us as men, we want to impress our girlfriends. I became world champion to impress mine. Woo! That is cinema! That is fucking cinema. Anyway, moving on. Charles. Charles has been sitting here for a little bit. We got Armand right next to him. I'm not putting him in Apex Prelim. That was a complete accident. I think he is right below Max, in my opinion. I think not that he's... yeah, it's just like his early career. His early career isn't as polished as Max's, but it's okay. We know who Charles is. Charles puts on a really good scrap. I don't want to spend too much time on him. This video is going to be going for so long. It's okay, man. We're just having fun with it. I don't even know if I'm going to edit this. I don't care if this gets 10 views, bro. We're cooking. We're cooking up the watchability tier list. We got 6 weeks no UFC, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm already losing my mind. Anyway, Armand, I think you're just right here. And I know this looks kind of bad. But this is genuinely where I think they are, man. Like, I don't think that they're boring by any means. Like, I've got them above Salsa Boy. Come on. I've got my Rob down in the top of mid. Okay, for any of you doggy fans that think I'm being biased. I just don't think they're that entertaining. I think Ahmed Srukin has some good performances. Yeah, he also has some fights like he has against Dan Hooker, where Dan Hooker's pulling guillotines in high-level MMA. So, I just don't really care. I'll watch his fights. I'm expecting him to win against basically everyone in the lightweight division until he fights Ilya. And he's going to get absolutely slapped by Ilya, and if anyone disagrees, feel free, you're just going to lose money. If you bet against Ilya, you're just stupid. Like, there's not much to talk about there. The only person who can maybe beat Ilya is this fucking guy. But, hey man, I don't want to fight this short guy. He's too small for 155. I'll fight him at 170 though. Sorry, bust out the English accent at the end. Anyway, we got Fluffy Dude. This guy's fucking entertaining, so put him in the A tier. Oh, put him at the bottom of the A tier because he had a stinker against Michel Perot, but he's like, smiling, choking out. Oh, why am I blanking on his name? Kopylov. And he's dragging Delidze across the octagon, and he's breaking people, and he's just taking him down fucking 30 times at middleweight. Like, it's nice, bro. I like it. His boxing's good too. Like, I think you could put him out. Like, I think he could get absolutely chinned by the right opponent. Like, I think DDP might put him out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that kind of style. Like, I can see it happening. Or maybe Strickland would hit like a little 50-45. Shout out Genie MMA. His take. You gotta help out the small creators. Sorry. But yeah, this man Anthony Hernandez, dude, he's good. He's really fun to watch. Moving on. MVP, dude. MVP, you're so mid. For what reason? You're so mid. I love the way you fight. Why do you never do anything entertaining? You're like rocking Jared Cannonier and you're like, calm down. Like, bro, like, run in with a knee, dude. Like, come on, man. We're still waiting for that highlight. Look, I like MVP a lot. I'm just a little bit underwhelmed. I have high expectations of him. Low B tier. He's not like putting on stinkers. Oh, he kind of is. Ian Gary fighter is a stinker. Every Ian Gary fighter, I think we're seeing a common denominator. Anyway. Moving on. Oh, who do we pick? Who do we pick? Just fucking random. Alright, we're on Umar. I honestly think Umar has some pretty entertaining fights. Like, even when he's just crotch sniffing, like the backside Almacan fight after he gets dropped in the first. Like, he's very entertaining. Like, he does well against basically everyone. And he's imposing his will on everyone not named Marab. He's actually getting into fights. Unlike some of his, he throws strikes when you're on the ground with him. He looks for subs. I don't really think he gets them much at high level MMA. But he's good. He's good. I like watching an Umar Nurmagomedov fight. He might be at the very top of beats it for me. Okay. Anyway, we got Ankh. Apex Prelim. Apex Prelim. Dude, I really liked his performance against Pereira, I guess. Like at the time watching it live, I was like nervous and you don't know what's gonna happen. And he rocked him. And I had money on Ankh in the first fight, Pereira the second fight. I don't know. I'm just a genie, dude. I could literally post it. But anyway. Yeah, so I kinda liked him for a little bit. I started playing him in UFC 5, they made his punch power really high. You know what I mean? Like, but dude, this guy's fights are not that entertaining. Like, he's not Apex Prelim, he chins people. He's like the very bottom of B or the top of mid, in my opinion. I'm gonna say the bottom of B, because at least he walks forward and at least he mixes it up. Alright, we got Gone. I think you go for Gone and that's it. I don't really think you have any other choice. You have to put him below Aspinall. And you have to put him below Jack. I think that's where he belongs. I'm sick of talking about this guy. He's a cheat. I feel bad for Aspinall. This might be controversial to some of you. I don't think Pereira is a S tier fighter. Think about it. He's got some really average fights. Like, is his name? Yeah, it's the middleweight Bruno Silva. You get the flyweight one as well. Bruno Silva was pretty mid fight. Like, it wasn't a mid fight. It was just not amazing. Jan Blachowicz, that wasn't an amazing fight by any means. The Yuri fights were really good. The Jamal Hill performance was good. The second Yuri fight wasn't that good. It was just a great performance again. Look, he's super watchable, dude. It's Alex Pereira at the end of the day. It's just, he's just edging S tier for me. Look, I think Gage is just too sloppy to be up there. I'm sorry. I think if I can't put Pereira there, then Gage has to be like down here, low key. Like, how did Gage just fall that much for me? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, man. I haven't slept. I haven't slept in a long time. Anyway, moving on. Corey Peters and Test Tube Sandhagen. Moving on. No, okay. No, that's kind of wrong to do to my boy Corey. I like his personality. Dude, just stop fucking fainting and switching stance at range. I can't deal with it. Look, his Marab fight was actually pretty entertaining. Really low beats here. Moving on. Kai Borrelia. Okay, Colby Covington. He's had a couple good fights. I'm just juggling between B and Apex Prelim. Like, he's just so underwhelming so much. Like, I'm putting him in Apex Prelim, dude. You don't deserve to be any higher than that. Dan Hooker's getting absolutely carried by someone like his step in knee and his Dustin Poirier win. I really think this guy's just not that good at fighting. Oh, dude, for me, watchability. I mean, skill plays into it. Like, like, where's Johnny Walker though? Like this is like one of the. Yeah, here he is. This is one of the watchabilities where it's like he needs to be in the S tier, because no matter what happens, it is entertaining as hell. Like, he is either getting absolutely staunched or he's winning like a 4-1 upset. and like ruining everyone's parlay. Like this guy is I'm tuning into every Jono Walker event or like fight just forever. Okay, just forever. It's also my ex-girlfriend's favorite fighter, so every time it gets chinned, I'm kind of rejoicing. Anyway, Ian Gary, dude. This fucking pea-head cuck. Apex prelim. Maybe Titfo, dude. Your fights are so boring. The Carlos Prates fight was so good, in my opinion. Like, performance. The performance was so high IQ by him. I still don't care. Turn it off. No, don't turn it off, but... Like, if this is, like, the main card opener... Like, if Ian Gary's on the main card opener, like... I'm like, okay. But I'd prefer him on as, like, the second last fight of a prelim. I don't even care that he's that high ranked or whatever, and he's maybe next for a title shot. This is just the watchability tier list, dude. You know, it's the Slips MMA watchability tier list, okay? This isn't the who I think's the best tier list, bro. Okay. Joshua Van doesn't have boring fights. Joshua Van does not have boring fights. And yeah, I've just never seen him have a boring fight. Maybe I'm just a cash. I feel like I've watched everything I could have Joshua Van, especially in the lead up to the Pantoja fight. I've never been more certain on a pick, by the way, picking Pantoja. I've literally never been more certain on a pick. But, you know, stuff happens. Elbow's gone. It's okay. Congratulations, Joshua Van. I'm glad he's champion, even though I'm sad Pantoja lost. He deserves it. Seems like a good guy. Tatsuro Taira. I'm happy, thank you! I'm sorry. I like this guy's personality, but it's like the bottom of B for me. Moving on. Figgy. Are we talking prime Figgy or like current? If we're talking current, get the fuck off my screen. If we're talking prime Figgy, S tier, dude. After like the Benavides performances, dude, this guy was chinning people at flyweight. So I think we have to even it out. He's in B tier. He represents that eight really well. I still think he's more entertaining than everyone I've just... Yeah, everyone. He's over. I don't know about currently, actually. What's his name? That Miles dude. Oh, they had a stinker. Anyway. Yair's got to be... Yair's got to be in the S tier. No, he's not. Yair's such a cock, bro. I just hate this guy. You know what? This is out of pure hate. He doesn't deserve to be in this tier. This is just out of hate. I just want this to be a screenshot. Anyway, just zoned out. Adesanya. Yeah, man, Adesanya's just B tier. He's just the definition of B tier. I think you put him above the brothers, because like the Derek Brunson performance is sick. Like, you know, the Alex Pereira was sick. You know what I mean, stuff like that. But realistically. Look, you can, if you watch just his highlight reel or you just watch edits, cool. You TikTok fan, cool. He can be S tier for you. If you actually watch his title defenses, like, I don't care about a jab and take, like, it's not jab and teep, jab and low kick at range. Like, come on. Alright, let's get a couple key names out and then I should probably stop recording because this video is going to be like an hour long. It's fine, we've got way more content coming. I'm just gonna be making videos in this next 6 weeks. So, like, I might just not even edit this. I might just post this straight away. And then actually make some edited content. We'll see. Anyway, Manel Cup. I actually think Manel Cup is really entertaining, dude. I think it's kind of agreed upon. He chins people at flyweight. He's super fast. He's got great distance. He might be S tier. I don't know. The Makai fight was enough for me to not put him S tier. I'm going to put him at mostly fire. I might put him at the bottom of mostly fire. I'll put him above Usman and Gane. But I don't think he deserves it any higher than like a JDM. Hell no. Alright. A couple more names worth mentioning for now, for this video. We got Aljo. I think Aljo's in B tier, dude. Aljo really represents the 8. I think he goes right below these guys. He should be right next to Movsar. Can we find... I thought it was Movsar for a second. She was 17. I was 23. She was 17. If you've seen the clip, bro, why can't I find this man? Are we serious? DDP. DDP needs to be a part of this tier list. DDP is mostly fire. He's mostly fire. I think he's right up above Gaethje, to be honest. Maybe. I don't give a fuck about Gaethje. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna pretend I do. I don't care about Gaethje. Get the fuck down there. DDP's a good fighter, man. I'm still underwhelmed about that Hamza performance. Like, I was just expecting more, dude. Come on. You're getting tased in the gym. For what? Oh, I found Mobster. Yeah. Right there. You can sit right up there next to Aljo. I think Aljo's a little bit above you. Mobster Loki lost the Arnold Allen fight as well. So, it's just how it is, man. Use is a lull. Bottom of B tier. That's all I'm getting him. That's all I'm giving him. Get the fuck off my screen. Anyway, moving on. Brennan Roybell and Moreno. I think can both go in the A tier pretty comfortably. Maybe, yeah, I think they both go in the A tier. Look, they both didn't have good performances in their last fight. That's Yusuf Zalal just moved up. We're not doing that. But they're mostly fire, dude. They're at the bottom of mostly fire, but they're mostly fire, man. Flyweights love to scrap. A flyweight, high-ranked fight is always going to be a scrap. Clue's like the top of mid for me. I just don't find him entertaining. You guys can really get as mad as you want. Oh, I don't know how I have him below Dan Hooker, so we're just gonna put him here. Okay, Dan Hooker should. He's just getting carried by the Dustin fight so hard. Oh, you go in the top of mid. Marab's above you, dude. Marab's above you, dude. Yeah, okay. We're doing that for now. Alright, last call names. I reckon. Apex Prelim, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. And who else we got? KKF. I'm not even putting you on the list, buddy. Sorry, man. You just got decimated by Bentosia. Yeah, Ngannou fight. Immediately remembered. It's got Derek at the top of B tier. He's got a 50-50 chance. He is really the key representative of this 8. There's a reason there's an 8 there, and it is because of guys like Derek fucking Lewis. Alright. I literally think everyone else here deserves to just be in the mid tier. Like, Sean Brady. Like, you're really not... He's really not that entertaining. He's not that entertaining. He's very good. Sometimes he looks amazing. Sometimes he looks terrible. The watchability tier list. I'm not watching any Sean Brady fights back. Oh, yeah, Gene Silver deserves to be up here. Gene Silver is sick. He should be right next to Lopez. Right, they're interchangeable these two. I would give it to Lopez right now. Okay, Leon. Get the fuck off my screen. I do not care. Oh. Yeah, turn it off. Turn it off. Okay. I think we're about done. Jan, I'm a fan of Jan. I like him, but he's alright. He just has mid fights. The definition of mid. But I like his personality. Maybe he's a definition of low A to low B to, I don't know. Just being friendly at this point. Oh, D-Rod, I mean Spanian. I got Spanian. Apex Prelim. Don't care. Rob Font. Apex Prelim. Rated to Ritter. B. That Brendan Allen fight was really brought him down. Amavov, like a mid B. He kind of eye pokes people too much. Oh, Shovkart. I low-key think Shovkart is like a really high. It's like maybe a really low B. I don't like his Jeff Neal and Ian Gary really low A. I don't like his Jeff Neal and Ian Gary performance, so everything else is amazing. Even his Jeff Neal fight was super watchable, so. Donny Reyes, like, I don't. People forget, man. If Brandon Allen was in the 2000s, we might not even know who Anderson Silva is. Alright. Lucas Tracy with another brilliant take. The guy's a savant. Definition at the bottom of mid. Get off my screen. Apex brilliant. I'm sorry, I'm not on the hype train for blades. I just never was, dude. Get off my screen. After seeing that Tybora fight, I never want to see Tai Tuivasa fight again. Never again, dude. I'm moving Yaya. I'm moving Yaya up just because I hate him doesn't mean I can be that rude. Gilbert Burns, if we're talking prime, higher. Right now, mid. I'm not disrespecting Gilbert Burns. He's on his way out. Okay, I'm a big fan of Gilby. Okay. I'm not putting Volcanosity on the list, bro. Stop it. Moicano has fun fights. Moicano has fun fights. I think Moicano is mostly fire, personally. Cheeto. I do not care. He's not that bad. He's just Apex prelim, in my opinion. Oh, I like Benil. He's just so mid. I don't. All of these names here are so under. Get off my screen. So all these. Get off my screen. Oh my god. So many names that are so underwhelming. Like every time I see them, it's like, oh, Eamon's a hobby. Get off my screen. These are all the, turn it the F off. These are all where they all are. Dude. Rakic? Mid. Like, he's picking up Yuri for 2 rounds, but, everyone picks up Yuri until Yuri decides he's going to win. Paulo Costa. I really have nothing to say, dude. Like, he's just a fighter. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I really hope that was not, terrible on the mic. Ulanbekov. Where's Kyoji Horiguchi, man? Damn. Steve Erceg. I like Steve Erceg. I think he has some pretty fun fights, man. I'm gonna put him at the top of B. And is there anyone else that we'd put above the equivalent of a C tier? Sergey. Sergey's such a blob. I don't even care that he used to get finishes. Now his aura's gone. Turn it the F off. Anyway. Just to wrap it up. I think Lerone Murphy's crept into the very top of mid now. After that, the spinning elbow KO. Maybe the bottom of B tier. It was a very good KO, but all his other performances are trash, in my opinion. Like, not trash, they're just not watched. Oh, you're not watching him back. Who cares about this Josh? Off my screen. You're right off my screen. And Steve. Nothing to say. Grand Dawson not on the list yet, dude. I can't be asked going through everyone here. Volkov is just a mid. Just mid. I don't care. I do not care. Cry me a river. We'll do T-City as well. T-City has some fun fights. Not that fun. Alright, man, I think that basically wraps it up. Like, we've kind of seen what we're looking at. The S tier. We've got the crown. This is all interchangeable. These 3 are all interchangeable. I think Pantoja's right here, but I just don't think he can compete with these 3. I think these 3 are like the upper echelon. We might actually have to put everyone else below for the final result. Know that these guys all have an argument, especially Johnny Walker's thing. But everyone else, like here, I'm gonna put Pantoja above him, dude. Is that... Am I just so biased? I feel like Pantoja's super fun fights. I'm gonna have to give the edge to Max. I think this is the list. This is the Slips MMA watchability tier list. I think it looks good, man. I think we've created an absolute masterpiece. Oh, now I'm gonna have to scrum through this fucking hour-long video. Alright, I hope someone watches this. If you did, check the description. If you got to this part, I will drop the Discord in there. We discuss fights, we discuss edits, we discuss content. I'll let you guys vote on what video I make next. Stuff like that. I'm gonna start streaming as well. Maybe do some UFC 5 content. Feel free to join that Discord and, you know, just get active. Just talk to other MMA fans. We're all kind of going insane, you know. We have a long time without UFC. We gotta stick together, man. So yeah, like the invite's there. Thank you once again, anyone who made it this far. I really doubt many people will. But there'll be more tier list videos in future, my friends. Slip Squadron out, my boys.